Alright guys, how you guys doing? This is a video that I've been I've been meaning to do, but since I just cannot seem to sit down long enough to do it, this is the only time I'm sitting down, and that is while I'm working, so I'm just going to do it right now. And this video, it's really targeted towards men. And before you say something, aren't you married? I'm divorced but cohabitating with my ex-husband. Yes, I am. But that doesn't change the fact that about what I'm about to talk about in this video, under no circumstances. But I do want to let you guys know I am on a running bus right now, so if you hear the air conditioner going, that is what you're hearing. I can't turn the bus off because it's going to get really, really hot in here. So, if you can tolerate this sound, I hope this sound isn't bugging you to death. But if you can tolerate this sound, please stay with me through this video. I have some stuff to talk about, so let's talk about it. And let's put the stuff on Front Street. And comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you agree with anything and everything that I say in the video, I want to know down in the comment section. If you don't agree at all and you think I'm just completely man bashing, put it also down in the comment section. I love when people talk back, whether it's positive or negative. It helps this channel, you know. So I like to hear what you guys got to say. So please, please, please subscribe and share and comment down below. Alright, let's get into it. So the title of this video, guys, is like, it's going to be somewhere along this, do we need men anymore? Or what's going on with the men in this century? Or is women just over men completely? It's going to be something in that realm about, you know, how sick of men we are, right? So why I'm making this video is because of where I am in life. Where I am in life has completely changed from when I was 20 years ago. When you're 20, when you're in the age of your teens and your 20s, 29, you are absolutely boy crazy. You are boy crazy. Do you understand? Your life revolves around a man between those ages. Your care for a lot of things isn't there. Even if you have children, you love your children, but you still have this thing that you're chasing the baby daddy, or you want a man in your life of some sort. The way you change over the years when it comes to men says a lot. It really does happen. And I have driven, as you see, I'm on the bus, so I have driven women of all ages, right? And they have one thing in common, especially when they get over like 40, the women like over 40, when they get like over 40, they all have a thing. They like, if they was previously married, they'd be like, I never wanted to get married again. I never even got back into another relationship with him. Not because they were mourning their husbands or whatever so bad. It's because their experiences with men over their lifespan was so like not that great, that after their relationship ended or their marriage ended or whatever, they was like, I never really wanted to do that again. I don't even want to entangle myself with another of the male species. Like, they were so okay and cut off all contact with men after their marriages ended. And it was like it's a revolving door of the same story over and over and over. And I have also gotten to the point in my life, if Maurice wasn't specifically in my life, I would not want a relationship. I would not want a boyfriend. I would not want another husband. I wouldn't want any of that, because it takes a lot out of you, and it takes a lot from a woman to be in a relationship with a man. And I'll get what I mean, and I'll get to what I mean in a minute. But it just takes a lot. We do a lot when we're in a relationship. We sacrifice a lot. Our world revolves around the man in every sense of the word. So when we are finally like free, and when we are finally like, done with that situation, and if it was a really bad toxic one, you just don't want to repeat that cycle again. And I have had that experience from my own. Not really with Voorhees, with my ex Eddie though, who just seemed to just won't go away. Like, he just won't go away. So to the point where I just had to really literally change my phone number recently, because I was just tired of him, just bothering me. He bust out my car window. Like, I'm not even with you. You're talking about, you're threatening my kid. You're following my kid. You're going to grape my kid. Like, you are a sicko. Like, what was I thinking when I dated you, and why? What was I going through at the time that I even invited you into my life? Like, you are the lowest of the low. So after you have an experience like him, I said I probably would never want to date again, because I don't want to have another like experience like that. Like, it takes so much out of you that it's still been going on after 4 years. Like, and he just will not give it a rest. Like, he just will not give it a rest. It's been so long. He just will not give it a rest. It's unbelievable. Like, it's unbelievable. So, I say that to say, is men really necessary anymore? Like, women, if God, when God was creating us, he created man, according to the Bible. He created man first. And he created one man in his likeness. He took a rib from Adam and created one man in his likeness, right? According to the Bible. We were supposed to be the man's helpmate, right? That's what we were supposed to be on the earth for, and to bear the children, to be a man's helpmate. Somewhere along the line, things really took a turn. And men has really became the problem, if you're following what I'm saying. If God would have, if he would have done us a favor, if he would have like created two worlds, right? One with women on it, one with men on it, and one in the middle, where when we wanted to cohabitate without sex, we come onto this earth, and then when we're done with them, we go back to our beautiful home. I can guarantee our places, our worlds would be so different. The woman's world would be so tranquil, just so gorgeous, luxurious, have flowers everywhere, chill. I mean, it'd just be beautiful. It'd just be harmonious over here. The men's world would be violent and competitive, and it would look like a man's world, And being intertwined with them for 40 years, I'm 40 now, being intertwined with them, it has made me see, I think men are the problem. Like, I think they're the problem. So I'm going to give you some examples. Men, we have beautiful children that walk around this earth every day. It's not too many times you hear that women is the ones molesting children. You don't hear that. You don't hear that. But it's always a man is molesting children. Why? Why is it always the man got to be the pervert? And then somehow in this crazy world of ours, they're trying to make it like a trans something. They're trying to give it a name so we can like humanize it and make it acceptable like we do everything else. And make it acceptable that people who have this condition, now they're calling it a condition, people that have this condition should still be welcome into the world. Let them get the help that they need so they can be around, people. They're trying to humanize them liking young girls. That's what we're doing. But it's always a man. It's always a man molesting children. It's you rarely ever hear. I don't think you've never heard a woman kidnapping anybody. There's a woman kidnapped somebody. I don't. Have you ever heard that? Maybe somewhere in the world that has happened, but 95% of the time, it's the man who's kidnapping children. It's the man who's kidnapping women. It's the man who's raping children. It's the man who's raping women. It's the man who's abusing children. It's the man who's abusing women. It's a man who's killing children. It's a man who's killing women. Now, I'm not saying that the women don't kill children, because it has happened. There's just been a recent story of the black lady who had her children wrapped in the blanket, and the police pulled her over or something like that. That does happen. But when that does happen, look at the circumstances of when that stuff happens. Is when the woman has to, and I'm not making excuses for the woman, but I'm just saying, when it does happen, what actually happens, the woman has at some point been pushed to a degree of like hopelessness. If she don't got no help, she don't got the right money, she's feeling lower than the low. You know, something is just not going right in her life. The baby daddies ain't helping. She don't feel love. She don't got no support. Like, she has got to a lower to low, and the only thing that she feels that is going to fix the issue is getting rid of her children, and they probably offering herself at some point. But most of the time, women aren't just walking around killing their children. Something has mentally wrong, or they just feel hopelessness. But majority of the time, it's the man doing that. It's the man doing that. The man is the problem. Then you have the man who is controlling, like my ex-husband, who's a controlling, abusive people, who likes to stalk and harass you. This is the man's behavior. Why are we doing that? As a grown adult man who just seems to can't accept himself, that somebody just don't want you anymore. Move on with your life. Start a family with somebody who do want you. I'm like, what is it that you're clinging on to? If the person like myself who don't want you may have made it clear in every sense of the word, why can't you just accept it and go on with your life? Until you, as he said, get revenge. Revenge on what? Because I don't want you? It's the man is the problem. It's the man. Like, what does Eddie want me? 6 feet under? Is that his revenge? Like, what do you want? Got the same type of man. If I can't have you, nobody can. I don't want you. Accept that. I don't want you. Hold on, they just gave me something. Anyway, so yeah, it's kind of the man here. The man do most of the cheating. Not saying women don't cheat, because we do cheat, but men cheat just because it's Wednesday. You know, men cheat because they can. Men cheat and give themselves excuses why they cheat. We're prone to cheat. We love to, we were made to reproduce. We were made to do this. We were made to do that. Men give themselves excuses why they cheat, but then expect women to take it and deal with it because they can cheat. They gave themselves the excuse to cheat. When a woman cheats, it's because she's not getting something from the one who's constantly cheating on her. You understand what I'm saying? Women just are not automatically going to cheat unless that's something. She's not committed to you, and she's not in love with you, and she's still in these streets. But if she's in love with you, she's not just going to be cheating on you. You know what I mean? You're going to have to push her to cheat. You keep cheating on her. She haven't decided to leave you yet. She revenge cheat. You know what I mean? Most of the time, women getting hit on all day long. And what is that? I got a boyfriend. I got a boyfriend. A man would be like, what's your number, shorty? Even though they got a lady right at home taking care of the kids. Men cheat all the time. They can't be trusted. They're liars. And then they love to flip it and make women feel like they're crazy or they're going crazy. Or my baby mama crazy, or she be wildin', she call on me bitch in my phone, she embarrassed me, she cut up my stuff, she bleached my stuff. Yeah, and what did you do? And what did you do exactly to make her do all that? Women just not gonna do all of that just because. What did you do to make her do all of that? What did you do to make her insecure? Are you looking at women right in front of her? Or is she good? Does she have to feel like she got to go through your phone and while you sleep to catch you and see who you fucking around on her with? Y'all make babies outside of y'all relationship. Y'all break women down mentally, emotionally, physically. And we're taking this shit. Like we're taking it all. Until we don't take it anymore. And then we're like, we don't even want y'all no more. Because y'all are just too toxic for us. Like y'all do too much. But we don't even want to deal with y'all anymore. Like, and now we have this whole group of men feeling, and this specifically the black men, talking about, you know, they don't want to date black women because we're loud, or we have bad attitudes, or we this and this, we that. When you get to 40, when I see those videos all over social media, I don't even understand why men feel the need to like put a video, record themselves up and saying we don't date black women. Like, we supposed to care? Like, first of all, we don't even know you. Like, maybe somebody that knows you may find you offensive, but I don't know you. You live on a wherever you live at, you put up a video saying I don't date black women because of this. Y'all got fake hair, y'all got fake legs. Are you okay? Do we supposed to care that you don't date black women because we're whatever y'all say we are? But it's amazing to me that all of the men who say I don't date black women or leave black women, when something happened to y'all, the first person y'all look for to back y'all up when it comes to police brutality or whatever, y'all looking for the black woman to surround y'all and support y'all, but y'all are all on your Facebook and TikToks and everything else talking about y'all don't date us. No, go to your white crew and your white queen and all of her people and the white community that you love so much. They better rally around you when it's time, when you getting done wrong like a black man. Okay? But I digress. That was just like a small little rant to a bigger picture here, showing that men are the problem. I'm sorry, they just are. Y'all are exhausting. We raise kids. Look at Jasmine and Cam right now. Jasmine and Cam. What he needs to do is have a Funky Friday with him and Jasmine. And let Jasmine speak and tell her truth. Because every time he talk about his relationship with Jasmine, he make Jasmine look like an idiot every single time. Like she just laying there, taking all his shit. Because he got $75 million, however much money he got, he's free to do whatever he wants to. And she sits back and accepts it as long as she keep popping out the children and she live in a mansion and she got all the money and access. Maybe she's happy with it. But we need to hear this from Jasmine. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We need to hear something from Jasmine for a change. How she really feels about her life. Because personally, I don't think there's no woman on earth, I don't give a fuck who it is, how much money you got. She fell in love with that man and she expected more than I think what she got. All she is to him is a hole to fuck, a baby mom pumping machine. But that's it. He don't see her as wife. He don't see her as nothing more than what she is. And I don't think she challenges Cam. Because according to her, she's too damn submissive. Absolutely not. You finna define what the fuck I am. Am I just I'm just gonna be your baby mama? Then fuck you. I want my own place. I want my own space. If I'm just your baby mama. Men are the problem. Men are the fucking problem. Like what the hell? Like dating men, I guess, over 40, over 50, they're kind of growing out of their whole phase and being in the street, especially if they're not like rich and famous. If they're rich and famous, they probably, look at Diddy. I don't think he was ever going to grow out of his shit as long as he was, popular like that. He probably would have died doing exactly what he was doing. Popping bottles and partying up until the moment he died. And sleeping with as many women allowed him to sleep with. But if you don't have the access and the money like that, you begin to slow down. Your body start breaking down. You find out, okay, the kids are out the house. I want to be with one woman to die with eventually. That's where you get to. So dating after 50, I get that. Even getting married after 50, I get that. Because the men mentality starts to change. They're getting a little tired. They're like, I don't got time for them young bitches out there. I don't got the energy. I just want to go to work and come home and be with my one lady until the end of the earth. You know what I mean? But before 50, motherfucker, please. Men are the fucking problem, okay? What happened to them being providers and protectors? What happened to that? Did you recently see the video of the guys in Atlanta? This is why I don't think I can move to Atlanta. I don't think I can live in Atlanta. Because Atlanta to me sometimes is so different. It's difficult to take them serious sometimes, the stuff that you see. Again, trying to normalize something that is not normal. Some guys got on the internet with skirts on, like short skirts on, and trying to be thug at the same time. How you gonna be thug with short skirts on? Guys is wearing wigs now. Guys is wearing skirts now. What happened to men being men and women being women? We are not trying to jump into their spaces and dress and be them under no circumstances. We do not want to be them. And yet men keep jumping into our spaces, right? Whether it's trans men turning into women, or men wanting to be dressed like a woman. What is going on with the men in this world? Why can't y'all be men? Where are the men? There is no way I would let my son right now walk out the house with a skirt on and be like, oh, this is fashion. Take that bullshit off right now. You are not a female. Take it off. End of story. Atlanta is different, okay? I cannot condone the stuff that I see coming out of Atlanta. Several weeks ago, they had the red dress thing where all the men was dressed up in dresses. Why? Y'all couldn't have on a red suit, red shirt, white pants. Y'all couldn't be men. Y'all had to put on a red dress. Why? Why? Men are the problem in this world right now. Like, what is going on with the men? You see women out there pumping gas, and men are sitting in the front seat. You see women pushing groceries down the road, and men is walking next to them. You see women bringing in the groceries in the house, and the men don't even open the door for her. What has happened? What is happening? Where are the men who raised men? It is bad enough that women is the ones raising the children. Because most of the time, and I'm speaking in a black culture, because you see in white cultures and Asian cultures, there's usually two-parent homes. They're usually married. Black culture, men just breed children all over the world, and have broken homes all over the world, and leave the baby mama there to raise the children, and they would be in someone else's home raising someone else's kids, and not even raising their own kids. How in the hell does that work? How does that work for a man to knowingly have children on this earth, don't take care of his own children, and be with someone else that has children in their home and raise their kids, and don't raise his own? What? problem. Men are the problem. So I would say the women has a responsibility of raising. If we're the ones raising the boys, we have the responsibility to try to have some kind of man in their life, whether it's an uncle, brother, some kind of representation of what they should be. You know, what they should be. What time is it? Okay, I got a little bit of time left. But I would say men are the problem. So at some point, we stop chasing after you guys. We stop even wanting to be with you guys. Because when we get to an age of my age now, we have got to a place where we realize we don't really need you. We don't really need you. We can be happy without you. We're more happier most of the time when we're hanging out with our girlfriends. Case in point, there's an episode of Sex in the City. I think when she was ending things with Big, I think, and then they went to what is that place in New Jersey? Like it's like Vegas, the city, and y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like Vegas, but it's not. And she was hiding in her friends because she didn't want to go out there and date another man again. That's how it is. We actually have more fun being with our girlfriends anyway. Let's just be honest. We really do. When we go out with girls, it's just so much fun. We can let our hair down. We can do stuff. We can talk about things. We can laugh and kiki. We trust each other when we go out together. That's why you see a bunch of girls dancing with each other, because we know it's all in good fun. There's no one trying to sexual assault anybody, trying to grope somebody. There's nobody in the, we don't have to run and hide from somebody in the club who's hunting us down because they gave us a drink or two. We don't have to worry about that. In case in point, they have made an app, Uber app for women. We only specifically want women drivers. This should have been in effect a long time ago, but thank you for whoever thought about it and said this needs to be a thing. Because absolutely, women should absolutely have a female-only Uber drivers. Because how many videos have we seen that women have got assaulted or got attacked by an Uber driver? That video that I saw, the Uber driver chased that lady to her front door and dragged her back. I don't know if he killed her or not, but he definitely did something to her. Like, why do we have to live in this type of world with men that they just gotta do? They're just evil people. Like, they're just a really bad group of guys. And then they made something else, I think it's in San Francisco, a club only for men, and then the men on TikTok and social media got offended. What you offended for? That let you know something. We would rather go party with our own kind, that we know that a group of women, we're not finna hurt each other. Most of the time, women are there to support each other. We can dance, we can shake our asses, ain't nobody judging. We pumping the girl up, smacking her ass right along while she twerking and everything, making her feel good, not groping, not being creepy in the corner, not being uncomfortable, not feeling just like you just gotta do something to us. Like, bro, let us breathe. I used to go to the strip club just so I can go to a place where men ain't even trying to bother me. Their focus is on the women that's on stage, not the people that sit in the seat. You gotta find places where men ain't trying to holler. Just ain't trying to holler at you all the time. Like, just leave me alone. Like for real, just leave me alone. Like, cause men don't have the good enough intentions anymore. All they want to do is fuck and turn your life upside down. We don't have time for that anymore. Like, we don't want to deal with that anymore. Especially when we don't have to. We literally don't have to deal with that shit. So we're not. So yes, we need our own spaces away from men that men is no longer invited to. And look at transgender men. Transgender men. Is that what you call them people? Trans men, whatever. Trans women, whatever. The men that's turned into women. They're so toxic. The half of them not even actual trans. They're men portraying to be women, to go into women's spaces to be perverts, to rape women. Men that claim to be trans go to jail, put them in a women's jail, and they impregnate the women inmates until they gotta get sent back to the men. go to the women's gym, they walking around with their penis out in front of children and teenagers and women at the gym. You have a penis, not a vagina. What the fuck are you doing? You have trans women threatening women, if you don't let me in your spaces, this is the last thing you want to do. What the hell? You want to be in our space, but you're trying to threaten us to be in our space? You're trying to force us to open doors to you. Get the fuck out of here. Like, get the fuck out of here with this shit. Men are the problem. And I can go on and on and on. Like, they're alcoholic users, they're drug users, they're smoking other weed all the time. Oh, we're just kicking other weed. Like, can't hold down jobs. They're felony records. Like, we got us women sacrificing their youth, their beauty, their money, taking in homosexuals just so they can have the men, so they can have a place to stay. They don't even fuck about the woman. They just looking for a place to stay. I can go on and on and on about men in this world. This world and the men that has been created is awful. Like, they're just awful men. So I am like, to the point, you know, I luckily have a partner in Maurice, and it took us a long time to get where we are. Like, a very, very long time, and it took years to get here. Like, but if he wasn't in my life per se, would I be upset? No. Would I be able to live and sustain the perfect same life that I have not right now? Absolutely. Would I be at peace 95% of the time? Absolutely. Nothing would absolutely change. And I would not be dealing with another man. The only thing I would be doing with a man is having a fuck buddy, somebody to fuck once a week or whatever, and then send his ass back to his girl, whoever he lived with. Send his ass back. Men aren't desired like they used to, because they don't treat us like they should. Would make us want to be with them. They don't. Men need to do better. Women is fed up, and I'm here to tell the truth. So if I missed anything, because I got 10 minutes, so I have to go. I'm like, but if I missed anything, ladies, sound off in the comment section. Sound off. Men, y'all can defend yourself if you want to. You can say whatever you want to, you know, about women. You can say whatever you want to about me. Let me hear it. I want to hear your opinion, because this is how I feel. And I'm sure if I feel like this, many other women feel like it too. Don't get me started on all the videos that I see about men don't want to pay for dates. Like, what the hell is that? Don't even get me going into that shit. That men don't want to pay for dates anymore. What the hell is that? Now it's the women's fault. Hold on. It's the women's fault when they be getting flued out, and then they don't want to give up. Now it's already solidified once that man paid for the plane ticket that you're supposed to be giving up ass whenever you get to where you're going. And then you say you don't want to, then the men be like, well, you need to find your own way back home. Then the women get mad. No, that's on a woman. But when you on a date with a bitch that you invited out, and then you don't want to pay for the date because, well, she don't want to fuck you that day. Get your fucking life, man. She's not obligated to give you pussy just after she first meets your ass on the first goddamn date. She's not obligated to do that shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm gonna stop here because this video probably is like 30 minutes. So let me go. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. Like, comment, share, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Bye.